everyone, welcome to Esports Unzipped, your hub for all things esports. My name's Karen Blenn, and recently, Blizzard made some big announcements at Blizzcon. And no, it wasn't Diablo for the mobile platform. Today, I'll be talking about the new hero for Overwatch and the new set coming out in December for Hearthstone. At Blizzcon during opening ceremonies, we got to see a new animated short starring one of my favorite characters, McCree. During the short, McCree goes facing off against his former gang, the Deadlock Rebels, as he tries to get something inside of a crate. The fight goes on for some time before McCree knocks out the entire gang and ties them up and sends them on their way. He then goes to open the crate and we get our first look at Echo, an Omnic of some variety who knows McCree. And that's about the end of the short, but not the end of the announcement. Jeff Kaplan comes out and starts getting the crowd to guess who the new hero is. Everyone assumed it was Echo, but that wasn't 100% correct. Yes, Echo will be a hero at one point, but this is not that point. The new hero is the leader of the Deadlock gang, Ashe. Ashe has been on the PTR for some time, and so far, she seems really good. She has flaws, but that comes with every hero in Overwatch. Ashe was built around her weapon, and it shows in the best of ways. Everything from her kit supports her primary weapon. Her rifle has an ammo capacity of 12. When firing it from the hip, players will be able to quickly unload the entire gun into an enemy in a matter of seconds. Looking down the sight greatly reduces the firing speed, but increases accuracy as well as damage. She has the ability to throw TNT at enemies. The TNT won't do any damage on impact, but once it explodes, enemies and Ashe, if she is too close to it, will take damage from the explosion and then be set on fire for a few seconds, taking some damage over time. She also is packing her Coach gun, a powerful gun with such a recoil it sends Ashe flying backwards. And this gun can be used for mobility instead of just damage. If Ashe fires the gun at the ground, it will send her into the air, allowing her better access to certain points on the map. It's also a great way to get away from the enemy. Now, for Ashe's ultimate, she summons another hero, her trusted butler Bob, who is a large Omnic. Bob will come charging at whatever direction Ashe was facing when she called him. Bob will charge forward until he hits a wall or runs into an enemy who will then be launched into the air. After Bob charges, he will stand still and begin open fire on any enemy within line of sight. Bob has 1,200 health, so he's not impossible to defeat, but he certainly isn't easy. What makes Ashe's ultimate so unique is that whatever you can do to a hero being played by a person, you can do to Bob. For example, you could nano boost him with Ana's ultimate, sleep dart him, heal him, damage boost him, and so much more. Bob will charge indefinitely until he stops, then he will open fire for about 6 to 7.5 seconds before leaving. With the addition of Ashe and Bob, this will definitely change how a few games are played. Now, onto Hearthstone. We get to travel to Stranglethorn and see an event that happens once a generation, Rasticon's Rumble. King Rasticon calls all trolls to enter an arena and fight for honor and glory. Each hero type has a team and a troll champion. Each team has been revealed and seem to embody the feel and style of the class. Each team also represents a Loa, which are troll spirit creatures. For example, the Paladins use Shirvala, the tiger. Not only do they represent them, but they can summon them. Shirvala is a 25 cost 7/5 with Divine Shield, Rush, and Lifesteal. She also costs 1 less for each mana you spent on spells throughout the entire game. It's also possible to use her to do 25 damage to your opponent if you decide to combo her with Holy Wrath. Additionally, we get a new keyword, Overkill. If you destroy a minion with more damage than necessary, then you get to activate its Overkill ability. For example, the card Baited Arrow does 3 damage and has the Overkill ability of summoning a 5/5 Devilsaur. So let's just use Hunter's Mark on our Devilsaur egg, Baited Arrow, and then boom, that's 2 5/5 Devilsaurs by turn 6. Also, if you decide to pre-order the set, you get the card back and the Shaman skin, King Rasticon. Granted, he doesn't do anything special except add new voice lines and a nice animation to the totem summoning, but I still think it's pretty neat. There are also spirits that can be summoned that all have unique abilities, but similar abilities at the same time. All of the spirits are 0/3s with stealth for 1 turn. The Shark is the most expensive one, so they'll all be costing less than 5 mana. They will each have abilities that support the class that they fall under. For example, the Spirit of the Shark will trigger battle cries and combos twice. This is something huge for cards like Firefly, Ambush Spider, and pretty much any card that has Battlecry or combo, since rogues can steal cards from any class with cards like Pickpocket, Hallucination, Blink Fox, and a metric ton of other cards. So with this set, I can see the meta being shaken up a fair bit, but what do you guys think? Will Ashe be a good hero? Will the new Hearthstone set change the way competitive games are being played, or will it just be a big flop? Why don't you let me know by tweeting me at ZTV Goofing Off, and be sure to use the hashtag Esports Unzipped. Also, don't forget to tune into my talk show on 88.1 WCIP every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for even more esports talk. As always, I'm Karen Blenton, and I'll see you guys next time.